So let's have a look at the content. You know, one thing that I noticed about Google TV on a TV is the aggregation of content regardless of source. So how does that work?
So the biggest two ways you actually get to content on Google TV, one is through search. So we have global search, which is also kind of a standard Android function. But this actually integrates with live TV and web-based content as well.
And is that pushed through the TV listings that are provided by the broadcasters that you guys aggregate as part of the search?
So we actually license channel lineups or channel listing information.
Right. Okay.
That's actually part of the TV and movies application.
Yeah.
So
then is that location based?
Yes, absolutely. So when you actually set up the device, you enter your zip code or your postal code. From there, it actually kind of filters down to a list of broadcast providers in your area, and then once you select your provider, it knows what channels you have. The device itself, it doesn't work necessarily in this situation because this is an integrated, or it's Google TV on a television. But if you had a set-top box, for example, and you want that set-top box to actually change channels on your cable box, for example, it does that through a IR blaster. So if I go on this device, I can change the channel. It'll change the channel on the set-top box. What was I going to say about that? Oh, and the reason, or actually the benefit of that, is that at that point you only need one remote. So you don't have to go back and actually change channels on your device. So for example, if I've searched here and
so we've got a keyboard on the flip side of the remote control.
Yep.
For easy entry.
Yep. Yeah, and that's a standard requirement of all Google TV controllers. So for example, so users don't necessarily want to always browse through a listing of 600 channels, so we're trying to make it easier for users to get to content quickly. But what they can do in global search, they can actually search on like a channel call sign, for example, ESPN. Since we know that the user has ESP programming, if they go to here, they can actually tune directly to ESPN.
So you've got the different sources there that you can select.
Exactly, yep. So now I've gone to this channel. I can go back here. Now maybe I'm not necessarily directly interested in ESPN directly, but I can do, let's say, sports, for example. You can see here something interesting. Through Sports has popped up. So,
as an application has come up.
Right. Another thing that applications can do, applications can actually broadcast search results to the global search interface. In this case, like for example, let's say IMDb is on this device, and I have IMDb configured to publish search results. If I search on a movie name, for example, I can go directly to the IMDb application from here to that search results. Exactly. This is actually content indexed by Google on the internet. So if I go to this one here, it actually brings me to a web-based interface. And this is Google search results, video shows, and movie results for what I searched on, just sports. The other interface, or the other one here, is just, actually searching the web using Google Search. This is back to the live TV, and actually this is the Google TV programming, or TV and movies application. So the TV and movie application can be accessed through global search here, or it also exists on the home screen interface.
It's a shortcut.
Yep. Right here. Okay. So the TV and movies application, so the global search provider, which can be accessed through that icon or the search button on the keyboard or on the controller, allows users to access content based on search. TV and movies actually allows users to access it via browser. The browser-based interface has it in 3 different sections here. It's either live TV, shows, or movies. Live TV is content that actually is playing now on the device. When you look at this, you're kind of wondering maybe like, well, what is this, like, why is Soloist listed first here compared to some of these other movies here? And the reason is that it's actually, the system understands kind of, or learns kind of what type of programming you're interested in over time, as long as you've actually allowed it to configure it to do so. So if I watch shows with a particular type of content, It'll start prioritizing it first. So it's another way that the system actually allows users to get to content quickly that's relevant or interesting to them. So it's not only what you watch though, users can actually favorite shows or movies. They can also rate shows and movies as well. So for example, if I go to you can see now, so here's where I can rate it. This just actually gives kind of metadata description about the show and then actually related content. So if I click on Watch Now, this is going to actually tell me where I can get to this content, either live or on the internet. So now I can see, well, I can watch this for free now on Crackle. This is prioritized based on what's available now for free or what's actually available for renting. The other option is I can go to Amazon and rent this content now. So basically,
is that an agreement with Amazon that you have for them to be able to put their offer on the screen?
That I'm not aware of. I don't know how that works exactly. I do know though that if the Netflix application is installed on the device and you're logged into the Netflix application, it will actually show up here as well. It knows that you're subscribed to the system because you have the app installed, and if you're logged in. So if I do click on Netflix, the Netflix result here, it'll take me right into the Netflix application and play the content there.